gonna just go ahead and try to finish the game. This is round 10. So all I did was exchange the cards at the end of the harvest. And right now we have 41 in the bank. So I think we can wrap it up. So I thought ahead. So this is gonna get 2 building moves. This is an artisan, this is a laborer with a chisel, so that's 2 carving moves. And then this guy gets 1 building move. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3 building moves. That's 1, 2, 3 of these sandstone carves, and then these guys get to carve 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those just boom, 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 and then I get 2 carved. Okay, and then I have those 2 cards left, but kind of all maxed out. And there's something we could do with kind of tricks and tips I'll teach you after the game, but let's go ahead and draw 3 cards. One at a time. We don't want to discard now because we want to try not to use up that whole deck. So this guy here, he's got the queen, but we can wait 1 more round to play the queen, I think. Although we can't afford her, we'll just wait anyway. Grow a little bit of rice. I think that was the plan. Unless, you know what? No. Let's buy his elephant back. We threw away an elephant last time, but we still have an elephant left. So if we pay 5, we can buy this other elephant for him, and then he can do these 2 stones instead, so we can try and get the building done. Yeah? And then we'll just hang on to that rice for now. We can grow it later to rack up our score. So we draw 2 cards. That's great. Oh, what are the gods? If there's 3 Apsars or the queen, we get an early harvest. Okay, so that's huge right there. So we did get our 3 Apsars earlier, so you can see how that was good, and we didn't necessarily need the queen. So we get an early harvest, which is +1 rice from all the villages, which is actually a lot. I can do that really quick. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 33 rice that we score for that. That's a big bonus. I might have to temper that in the new rules, but that's a great card to get. So we discard that, and then we got 5 cards there. Okay, so this guy, what we plan to do is he's got found an elephant still, and with this laborer he can go there, and then they can put 2 of these on. Now you can see all the laterite stone is already laid. We just need a couple of sandstones left. So there's 1, 2. So there's just 1 left there. And then this guy has to draw. Okay. Throughout inspiration, we get 3 free temple carvings. So actually we have to flip 3 of these over for inspiration, which is a great card. We have to keep drawing. Okay, the Cham Invasion. Okay, with the Cham Invasion, the card says that you need the king or 2 elephants in order to defeat the Cham army. Okay, now I've actually changed this rule, so it should be 3 elephants. Because you have 4 elephants now, I added this found an elephant. I figured this is too easy to beat with 2. So in the current rules, the way you should play it, you need the king or 3 elephants to defeat the Cham. Okay, and we happen to have 1 here, 2 there, 3 there. So the Cham were unsuccessful. If we had only 2 elephants, or if you want to play the easy way, and we only had like 1 elephant, then this card would go here, like the usurper card did. Okay? And then the way this Cham Invasion card works is when we get to the harvest, we have to pay a tax. And I've actually increased the tax now too. This card's totally changed. Sorry about that. This card should be 30%. Okay? And what you do is we added up, and right now we had 33, right? So we would have to pay 30% of 33, which is 9.9, right? So we'd round that up to 10. And you should always round up. The Cham don't let you round down, yeah? So we would have to pay a 10 tax. So 33 minus 10 is 23. So we would only add 23. And you have to pay that tax before you then feed people. That's why it's like a dangerous card, yeah? Because that's we're paying 10. If we have the king card, which he does, yeah, we could play the king card and actually defeat the Cham that way, and we're going to feed the king 10 as well. So that's like a fair trade. But sometimes the Cham is more or less, yeah? But we have 3 elephants, so we're going to discard that card. Okay, now he has 5 cards. And over here, we have the king, but again, we don't need to feed him just yet because we didn't need him then. So this guy just has an artisan, and he can carve one of these. Okay, and I already counted that all, so it was 33 that we're producing in rice. So we're actually at 102. We're off the board. Yeah, this is a good game. We have a lot to feed. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26 isn't a whole lot. 20. Yeah, we still have like 70, 76. So we're in good shape to win. And again here, this is when you kind of want to strategize. We're getting towards the end. Now to finish the temple, all we need is one sandstone here for the third tower, and then we need to carve those two. So since that guy can carve, and this guy can carve, this guy should try and get it done if he can. So there's the one sandstone, yeah? Yeah. I don't even know if we need to think this through. Let's just play it out so you don't have to wait so long to see how it works. So I won't trade any cards. So now this guy can build 2, he can build 3 and carve 2, right? But we only need to build 1, and then all the sandstone is there. So we need to be able to, these guys can carve 2, right? Because they're both, this is an artisan, and that's a laborer trained as an artisan, so they can each carve 1. So that's 1, 2, yeah? And then there's 1 left. But this guy hasn't done anything, because that guy did that last card, so this guy can still train. So there's 1 artisan's chisel left. Oh, there's 2, so we can pay 5 for that. And now that guy can carve this last piece. Okay, so now the temple is done. Yeah? The temple itself is fully carved. Once the temple is fully carved, you'll have 1 last round before the final harvest. Okay? And because it happened to be the first person who finished the temple, this will be the last round. If somebody else is the last person to finish it, then you have to do 1 more round because each player has to play once in a harvest round, and that can make this deck kind of tricky. So it's actually very fortunate for us that this person finished the temple so that this will be the final round. But at the end of this round, we have to have the king and the queen at the temple. But fortunately, we do. Now, if the king or the queen was still in the deck there, then we're going to lose the game. So we wouldn't have finished the temple. We would have done something different and grown more rice to slow our burn down of this deck to try and get that king card, you know. But as it is, we finished. Yeah, this guy has finished it. And he played 1 card, I guess. Yeah? No, he's one card. So he has to draw 1. Okay. Now, since the temple's done, this guy has that rice. Again, he can set his elephant free. We'll just discard that. And then he can grow rice, because what we want to do is try and get the highest possible score we can. Yeah? So he can even buy a buffalo, because there's another buffalo over there. And then he has to put the queen in, because this is the last round. Okay? And then we don't want to really discard that, because we want to try not to get as many of these cards as we can. Okay? Don't need that. Safe. Again, same here. It's already built, so this guy can get rid of the elephant. And the reason we're discarding the elephant is just because they have to be fed too. So if we want to get a higher score, if we set the elephant free, we don't have to feed him at the harvest, because we're not going to use him. You can't use them and then set them free, but now this guy is available to farm, so we'll do that just to increase our score, yeah? And now we need to draw 2, and we look safe. Buffalo dies. Okay, we discard a buffalo. If this player doesn't have a buffalo, someone's buffalo has to die. But you get food from them. You get to eat the buffalo. I had buffalo tacos for lunch today. Okay, and now we have to keep drawing until we get 5. Okay. And this last player obviously has to play the king. Yeah? And now our temple is complete. The middle is missing because that's where, like, our if we win, then we get to put something there. And artisans technically shouldn't be allowed to grow rice. I think not. They should just be able to build and carve. only laborers can grow rice. So we're kind of stuck. There's no more buffaloes. So that's basically the last round. So we should do our final harvest. So we'll count all of our rice. So that's 3, 6, 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll come back to those. 10, 11, 12 sets of 3 is 36, 37, 38. So we get 38, which is 10, 20, 30, 8, 109. We're going to have to feed a lot of people now, though. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 37. So we gotta go back 37. Okay. So our final score is 72. So we were able to complete the temple. That was a good game. And that's what it looks like when it's finished. And on your instruction sheet, there's actually on one of the pages how you score yourself. And I have to change this to make it easier and more obvious. There's 2 pieces of paper that have information on them. One's got instructions, one's got like FAQs. I think they're explained pretty well. So here's the winning and scoring. So we had 72. So that's the bakheng. And then you'll have some cards that came with the set right here. And here's bakheng. And this is a popular place for people to go for sunset. It's really nice at sunrise as well. It's on a hill overlooking Angkor Wat. You can see Angkor Wat from up there. But this was the temple built under the reign of Yasovarman, which was the center of Yasodharapura, the city of glory. So this is a very important temple in Angkor and the Angkor history. So we're very proud to have built that, and we did a great job. So yeah, that's how you play. And it was only 11 rounds. So once you know how to play, it doesn't take that long. What I'm going to go ahead and do in the next video is show you like some little tips and tricks for in different scenarios, how you can burn the rice fields or do different maneuvers that are technically legal and kind of fun. All right, so thanks for watching.